Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Katie O'Neill and I am so excited to bring to you an all new product from Newmar. This is the new Northern Star and it is fantastic. As usual, I like to start my videos from the inside out, so Avon, please go ahead and take her on back. So today's super cool. First and foremost, we've done a number of videos here at the Newmar Dealer Meeting for 2025, and this theme of the two-tone cabinets is all new for Newmar, but it's so nice that they've brought it through all of their product line. So this is a matte finish, and it's very much, this is called a chiffon and, what was it? Let's see, chiffon and dusk. So I'm assuming that this is the dusk aspect of the finish, and this is a suede finish, so no longer the matte finish. Now we're going with suede. But man, oh man, what a cool coach. And one of my favorite things about this RV, of course, is the shower. Look at the size of this shower. First of all, how nice to even have a built-in bench. This is a really luxurious amount of space to sit down on. You've got both a shower head as well as a wand, so you've got two different ways to operate your shower, and it's a ton of room. So I love this white fiberglass enclosure. Super, super roomy, a lot of space here. If you've got littles that you're trying to get cleaned up too, you can stand them up here, spray them down, wash them off, all of those great things. And then how nice to finally have towel bars on the back of your door in your more basic coach. So this Northern Star is going to be a propane based unit. It is not all electric. It's got a water heater, or it has an optional Truma system, which is a tankless hot water heater. But it is definitely positioned a little bit below the Ventana from a price point standpoint. So this is a super high-end RV in the segment that it's in. So this is, I mean, really comparable to nothing else I've seen in the marketplace. Now, of course, you've got the optional Splendide stackable washer and dryer. Also, you have a ton of storage space here underneath for your cleaning supplies. Look at how big that cabinet is. Awesome amount of room. Some really nice drawer storage. So again, if you've got littles, you can have your adult drawer and then the kids drawer, and then a ton of space here in this medicine cabinet. Look at how deep this is. All your first aid kits, your sunscreen, mosquito repellent, all those things, and even plenty of room here underneath where you could put in your electric toothbrush, and there's a plug right there as well. So super, super excited about this. I love the glass dish or the glass bowl undermount that they have here. Very classy. Of course, I'm a big fan of the simple faucets that are easier to clean. And one of the things I really thought was pretty spectacular about this coach is I love this wallpaper. This is a new wallpaper for us, and it's just so decadent. So in the chiffon, you've got this white cabinetry, and then you've got the dusk down below. So you've got this really cool tuxedo effect. And not only that, you also have a more airy and light coach from the standpoint of a lot of our cabinets make things feel kind of enclosed or dark. This really brightens up the coach. Another feature I want to make sure we cover is that we've replaced our gray KIB switches. Those little gray switches that glow in the dark now are these really nice touch screen monitors. So as you can see, you can operate your lights, all lights off, all lights on. Very cool feature that you can just turn everything on with a touch of a button throughout the coach. This is a huge feature. Of course, you've got the nice towel rack. And then in this product line, we've got our egress door. So if there is any kind of emergency, really easy for you to exit. Of course, there's a magnetic cover and a ladder that deploys. But another great feature of this is if you've just got a bunch of laundry that you'd like to drop out the back door, you can do that. You can get all your bedding. And then there's a robe hook up there in the corner, which for me is a major, major feat. Now, there are 4 different floor plans for this Northern Star. This particular floor plan is a full wall slide, so it's a 3-slide unit. They have a 4-slide unit as well. They also have a wheelchair accessible model. So for those of you that are, looking for something that has a lot of function for your family members, if you've got somebody in your family who's got a hard time getting up and down stairs, you could get a coach at this beautiful level of quality that's wheelchair accessible. So very, very handy from that standpoint. These wardrobes are huge, tons and tons of room. And then as you can see, you got your nice little LED lights on the inside, so very good visibility. And then you'll note that to the left here, we've got the Samsung television. Now this is a smart TV, and what's so cool about this coach is it's got a few different upgrades, one of which of course is going to be the washer and dryer, but also we have Starlink on this coach. So for those of you that are using Hulu, Netflix, and more of those downloadable programs these days, this is a great way for you to be able to watch TV in your coach without having to have a satellite subscription. Now you'll notice once again that chiffon above the bed and this beautiful headboard that's tufted, lots of tuck room on either side of the bed, nice nightstands with both USB and 110 outlets. You also will have 110 outlets above the headboard as well. So all of these features are just really, really nice. Now you'll note that in this product line, we don't have the ornate ceiling covers. We've got our returns, but you've still got a really nice soft touch ceiling. Also a really solid pocket door. This is all maple, so very nice there. In 2023, we introduced our telematics where you could actually pair this coach to your phone as well. And we gave you all of the abilities here to turn all of your lights on with just a touch of a button here in the center. So if it's time for the kids to go to bed and you want to be able to say, stay up and watch TV here, you can come over here and operate all of your lights right here at the center console. So this is really, really nice. Get everyone down for the evening, and then you guys can say, oh, I've got to turn the stool room on. Let's go ahead and do that. So there it is. Stool room. Again, look at this two-tone cabinetry. So cool. A bath and a half model also, of course, makes for a really nice situation for people who have company coming in from out of town. This is going to give you the ability to keep your bedroom door closed if you've got company. And also you can get ready if you've got an early riser that maybe gets up and makes breakfast or the coffee in the morning that wants to get ready. This is a great secondary bathroom. And there's a ton of storage here for all of your linens, all of your kitchen towels, those types of things, which is super nice. And then here in the center, we have the brains of the operation very cleanly laid out. So this is a big new feature for Newmar. They've really updated their central systems here to be very, very easy to access. Your breaker boxes are still the same as they've always been, where they're really well labeled. But being able to get into your KIB switches and have access to everything in such a nice open layout is really, really fantastic. Now this coach does have two 15,000 BTU air conditioners, and this is going to be built on the Freightliner chassis, and this is also going to have the 6.7 liter ISB engine in it. So really nice powerhouse, 800 foot-pounds of torque, which of course is very important, a 10,000 pound hitch capacity. That is something we haven't seen before in a product like this, and this is a single axle in the rear, not a dual, so you've got a lot of bay storage underneath. But if you want storage in your kitchen, of course, this is a bunk model after all. You have such huge storage here for your pantry. You can get your coffee maker in here, your toaster, rice cooker, anything that you might need to have on the road. And this is so cool because this is in addition to the fact that we have the upgraded Whirlpool refrigerator here, which is our typical 3-door. We do this 19.7 cubic foot refrigerator in a lot of our coaches. It's got the storage for your vegetables and for your fruit, as well as your meat and cheese drawer down here, and then a huge, huge amount of storage underneath here for your freezer. So a lot of room in this coach, and a lot of room under this coach. Now, something, of course, that's always popular. We want our kids to be, having good, healthy snacks. Water dispenser right here for cold water on the door, hopefully to encourage them from drinking so much pop. As I mentioned earlier, this is not only a bunk model, but this booth dinette, first of all, is very roomy, very comfortable. Huge, huge window off of the driver's side of this coach. plenty of space for anybody to sit down, and it does drop down and convert into a full-size bed. And this is going to be about 5 feet tall, so if you've got any 7 or 8 year old kiddos that are trying to have maybe friends come over, not only do you have that this space up here, but you also have that bunk, so you've got a lot of sleeping accommodations. Now, one of my favorite things about this coach is this drop-down bunk. So as you can see, this is a big area. One of the things that I think I've realized is there's a lot of manufacturers that will have a bunk over cab. And that's nice, but it's not a very generous amount of sleeping area. This is a very nice amount of space. So if you had somebody who was younger that wanted to go camping with you, they wouldn't feel cramped. This would be a nice place to be able to get a little shut-eye when you've got company in from out of town. And then if you don't need it, what's so cool about it, the only thing you're really losing is that front TV. And of course, when you have this great pop-up over here and this 50-inch television, you really don't probably need that front-facing television. And instead, you get cabinetry and an extra bed. So just a really, really fantastic coach. I would say anyone who is in the market for an RV that wants to be able to take the grandkids out or their children out, if you're a baseball family or a gymnastics family and you're trying to get a coach that's going to really comfortably house a lot of kids, this could very easily have a family of 5 or 6 in it comfortably, both from a dining standpoint, a sleeping standpoint, and then the drive carriage that you're going to get on this Freightliner chassis is so comfortable. And you've got the all-glass Freightliner dash. You also have steering wheel controls that are integrated, a stock control for your engine brake, as well as for your shift points. You've got the equalizer leveling system. And then one of the best attributes of this coach is for those of us that have, kids, a lot of times they have music and things that they want to be able to listen to. This coach has both Android Auto and Apple Carplay. So you can get your phone plugged in, get the playlist going. Like everyone, one of the best things about camping, of course, is that camaraderie you get when you've got the whole family together, get everyone's favorite songs on. You've got this really nice, comfortable carriage. And then on top of it, you have all this great sleeping accommodation. So again, as you can see here, backwards in the windshield, this is the all-new Northern Star. And it's just a great introduction into the Newmar lineup. Now, I did pop out the island over here so I could show you another great feature of this coach. Now, of course, you can move up to the Ventana where we have an all-electric coach without the propane. A lot of people, though, like their gas cooktops. Look at how nice this functions. You've got a 3-burner stove. It gives you a splash guard. You've got that beautiful tile, which would be very easy to keep clean. I think, it's one of those nice features where we've got a solid tile backsplash. We've got a solid surface countertop, and then we also have a solid tile floor. This is a great feature for this coach. This is such a nice, luxurious flooring. Now, here we've got our scrubby drawer. And of course, if you've got a lot of kiddos, there's all your cleaning supplies, all of the room that you need down there to keep everything tidy. And then I love this little drawer here. I don't know what I would put in there, but I think that it's just so nice. It's a great use of the space. And also up here above in this cabinet, you have so much room. Again, you'll have that huge pantry, but for all of your dishes, pots and pans, I mean, it's just amazing. And one of the best attributes, I'd say, of this kitchen is the fact that right above your cooking area, you've got your spice container. So you can put all your spices, your Lawry's, the chili lime seasoning, all that stuff. And then adjustable shelves here, so depending on what you're going to put in here. And these are all soft lined, so these are carpet lined shelves, which would be a great place for your coffee mugs and your glassware. But again, just a really nice execution of space. And then all of the drawer storage. I mean, this could really make for, if you wanted to tour the country in your coach, this Northern Star would be a great coach to have out on the road for months at a time. There's that Starlink. And again, the Starlink being factory installed is awesome. We've been installing it at Transwest for quite a bit of time now. We also do a cradle point system. So if you want to have both satellite and cellular coverage, if you're working on the road, we can really take care of you at the dealership, but it's so nice that they're doing it as a factory option at this point in time as well. Now, of course, I'm going to go ahead and pop this bad boy in just so you can see the counter space and how it looks when the drawers stowed. It just blends right in, and I love this shaker cabinetry. Really, really attractive look. And then up here, you'll see plenty of room to keep all of your board games. And then on top of it, plenty of room to put in if you've got a PlayStation or a Wii, whatever you want to plug in. You're already wired for everything here as well. And again, this is on a televator, really nice couch area. You know, you could really have everyone come in. Most of the time when you're camping, of course, you're outside, but if it gets rainy or there's bad weather, it's really nice to have a place where everyone could come. And this is such a huge amount of space in this area. Now, also, you'll note here your recliners go, first of all, very flat. So for those of you that are recliner fans, they're very wide, very comfortable. They go very flat, so you can take a nice nap there. And then there's USB chargers right here in the controls themselves, so you can keep your phone charged, all that stuff. And then underneath here, again, a great place for your remotes, as well as all of your blankets. Nice cup holders, easy to clean, stainless steel. And then again, overall, I'd say this coach has the most storage of any coach that you can get in this 40-foot segment. And one of the reasons I say that is, again, this does not have a passive tag axle, but what's nice about that is when you don't have that whole second set of wheels under your coach, you have so much under coach storage. So we're going to take a look at that next. Let me just grab my clipboard, and we're going to head out. Now, as you can see, we've been at this dealer show now for several days. And really, Newmar has come out with so many fantastic new products, but this is definitely going to be a game changer in this segment. So you don't have to go, you can go big or you can go small. They have shorter coaches. This is the longest coach that we have. This is the 4037 floor plan. But keep in mind, look at all of this storage that you get when you have a 40-foot coach. I mean, this is incredible amounts of room. Look at these 3 full bays of room. I mean, I don't even know how you would use up all the space. Honestly, you could put surfboards under there. I mean, it's just incredible. All your paddle boards, whatever it is that you might need. You have your pegboard still to hang up any of the tools you might have. And as I said, when you don't have that rear wheel, you have a whole extra amount of storage back here. So here, of course, is our clean burning diesel tank. So this is actually what burns off all of the particulates for you. And again, this is the Northern Star. Now this coach does have 2 extra chassis batteries, or I'm sorry, house batteries. And it also has the tankless hot water heater as an option. So keep in mind, those are features that you might need to add if you'd like to. Very few of our coaches now have the rear ladder, so I think that that's a nice selling feature as well. And then up here you can see your rear view backup camera, and again a 10,000 pound hitch rating, which is super awesome on a coach at this level, because a lot of us now know that when you get your Jeep Grand Cherokees and such, they're not under that 5,000 pound rating, so the extra amount of storage that you have is great. I'm gonna just see if I can get you in here, Avin. This is where you would fill your DEF. There's also a hose storage underneath there. And then again, really nice water bay here and sewage bay. You've got an outdoor hot and cold water faucet, whole house water feature or water filter. Very nice, easy to use bay. And again, you've got the filter not only on this outdoor compartment, but also in the door for your ice and water as well. And as I mentioned before, you can see the Star Foundation. This coach is a really awesome coach, and something that it boasts that no other manufacturer can claim is our comfort drive steering on this coach. So any of our diesel pushers are going to come standard with comfort drive steering, and what that means, this is a very unaerodynamic brick hurtling itself down the freeway, and if you've got gale force winds coming at you from the side, this coach is going to greatly reduce your amount of driver fatigue as well. Now let me show you here, I think is going to be our battery bay. and also our propane tank. As I mentioned, this is a propane-based coach. So your tankless hot water heater is going to be running off of the propane, but look at how much propane you have. It's awesome. And one of the other attributes, of course, is that you can use that to power your gas grill. Now, another thing I really love about this coach, I love this paint color. I think that this is such a nice graphic. It's very simple, very clean. And as you can see, you've got your paint, your color matched mirrors as well. And then your side cameras are, the same side cameras you'll find on the Dutch Star, the same side cameras you'll find on the Superstar. So really nice camera system. And again, I love this Northern Star. What a great name for a coach. And of course, in 2023, we improved our headlight quality. So you have automatic high beam control. You also have standard Mobileye. So this will actually vibrate the seat if you're going out of the lanes. So a lot of big safety features. And look at the size of this windshield. I mean, for anybody who's looking to tour the country, this is really the kind of coach that you can take home and take on the road and really get out there and go camping. Now again, my name is Katie O'Neill. I'm coming to you live from the Newmar Dealer Show with all of our 2025 product. Thank you so much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you next time.